I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got my zone. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the map. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder, bringing you under to the top of the surface. Perfect verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality, so if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you getting that healing of that real hip-hop. The sensation is real appealing, and now we wheeling and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean, and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it, cause it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know. Guess what? The real is back. Say what? The real is back. Team Nitro. Ho, let's go. Yeah. Hold up. The real is back.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome. I am DK10, and as we head into season 4 of the Premier League, which is just around the corner, not too far away, the boys are in prep mode, getting their cars ready for season 4, getting the liveries done. I've got a few liveries to do myself for those, but I just want to share with you and watch along live one of which I think is probably one of the best races that we did in season 1 around Dragon Trail. And the fighting and the battling was just phenomenal. The racing was just absolutely brilliant. It's more of an advert for what we had. Yo, Ninja's in the ass already, what? And he's in for season 4 as well as the Ninja. You love it. Yeah, you do. So, I've just been going through, and I have been working very hard. Putting some more league ideas together with next gen as well, so we've got a few leagues coming very shortly. They're all in prep, they've all been written down in BIC and sent over. So yeah, we are going to be racing with next gen as well on the PS5, over on GT7. So yes, many leagues incoming, so watch this space. But yeah, this is season 1, opening race. Sit back and enjoy, because I really enjoyed it, and I have got many more to share with you. So yes, enjoy this race. It was phenomenal. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. Let's go. Another intro for you. Right, you haven't just already watched one. Enjoy. Ooh, let me turn my face off. Jonesy and Junior in the ass as well, ladies and gentlemen. You love it, yeah, you do. Let's crack on. You're going to wear me twice on here. You're going to wear me twice. That's what you're going to do. Let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. It's time for the Premier League. DK style. You love it. You love it. The boys are currently in practice right now. I think qualifying is going to get underway in about 5 or 6 minutes. Something like that. We've just been on board with the referee. He's got bored this game. Don't know why. I love his delivery. He was a busy boy last week, was he not? He was very busy last week. Let me know what that sounds like, boys. If the sound is good, I have been messing about with overlays and everything, as you can see. So yeah, still toying with it, you know, as you do. But last week, there's only a handful of drivers, but the grid is looking strong. Let's go through the order and we'll see who we've got on the field. Here we go. We got Luton Town making the debut in the Premier League and in the back of Charlton there, who took 2 race victories last week. 2 race victories, currently sitting at the top of the... Well, I must admit, I already cocked that up, didn't I? It's race 2, not race 1. But anyway, nonetheless, this race was absolutely phenomenal. It was really, really good. Then we've got Forest, who was in the mix last week. Referee issued him with half a second. Yes, he did. Forest currently sitting in 2nd place right now. The practice is one thing, qualifying is quite another. And then it was a fight between Charlton and Rangers last week, and Charlton coming out on top there. Let's see what Rangers can do. And we've got Notts County here making the debut as well this evening. Always nice to see new clubs in the Prem. Then we've got Leeds, had a good race, had a good fight with Arsenal, did Leeds last week. It was a sublime little fight as well. And here is the referee, Mr. Drac Fury. Referee, we'll see if he'll be busy tonight. Silver Fox 40 is racing for Spurs. We've got Tottenham Hotspurs as well, you know, well-known Premier League team. We'll see if Harry Kane and Son can produce this evening, see if the attack is strong. And there's Arsenal currently sitting in 9th place so far, kicking up a bit of dirt there. And then we have got Liverpool as well, currently sitting in 10th place in practice right now. Not too bad. Let's hope he gets a better race than he did last week. He was down in 7th place for a majority of it last week. It was Liverpool. We'll see how they get on. And then we've got the gaffer himself, the lobby host, Charlton Athletic. Just sitting in the pits as you do. But we'll see what Luton Town can do. Coming with big voice. We shall see. Got 7 tenths over Nottingham Forest so far. Forest with a bit of a change of livery here this evening as well. It's not looking very nice as well. Looking very nice. Gaps will be different around here. Gotta be said, the gaps will be different around here. This is Dragon Trail Seaside. The Chicane of Death is out to play this evening. We'll see if the linos want to issue any penalties as you go through there. You clip a winger in there, it's not going to do you any favours at all. Go 2x2 through there, it will wreak havoc. But I'm expecting a belter of a race here this evening. Gotta be said. Yes, Chalky boy, how are we doing, my friend? Chalky's in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. You love it, so you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I do actually like taking a break from racing and doing live comments instead. It is very good. I must do it more often. Must do it more often. As you do, is 4,000ths of a second quicker through there. As they come through negotiating the Chicane of Death. Oh, a little bit squirmish there. Survives that very well, did this guy. And there's Eno, he's right there. He's Sky Sports. Nice. Sky Sports are in the mix as well. We're getting them all here. We've got VAR, we've got Sky Sports. Where else can you get this? Where else? Nowhere. Only in the DMK Premier League. Yeah, you do. Oh, you love it. DMK better sponsored by Sky Sports. Brought to you by VAR. You love it. Rangers though, we hoping for better than last week. Had a humongous fight with Charlton Athletic on the last lap as well. I thought it was going to pile on the attack around St. Corbett, but I think Charlton just had the edge. But we shall see. We have raced here before. I think everybody's raced here before, but it's looking pretty glim so far, should I say. sure what the time of day is. No. Then they're all #1 Bobs, the Crawley manager. Oh, is that Crawley? Can't quite see, he went too fast for me there. I think it is. Let me know in the chat, that's Crawley, isn't it? People joining all the time, look at this. Handful last week. We've got a few in this week. The Premier League is filling up very good indeed. That's 12 in, chaps. That's 12. That is brilliant. We'll just see VAR recovering on the track there. Liverpool taking a rest. Sky Sports not going out yet. But Luton Town setting a trend here this evening. 45-3. Like I said. Oh, as he comes up towards Leeds there. That's the Scandinavian out the way of Leeds there. Not sure Luton and Gaffer would have appreciated that. But Leeds just getting him unsettled there. I think that's ruined this lap. I think that's safe to say ruined this lap. What can Forest do? 46-2. Not too bad. About 1.1 off so far. But he is 7/10 off after his clean up. We've just got Sky Sports taking to track right now. We'll see what they can do. Let's go. #1 box. I want to get a glimpse of your delivery on the side there. It was very nice. Very, very nice. I'm sure he said it was Crawley. So yeah. We'll see what the Notts County can do as well. Not too bad. He's not too bad at all. Nice to have Silver Fox back. Raced with him many seasons ago. I've raced with him a few times. Nice to have Mr. Silver Fox back in the room as well. It's very good. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. I think everybody be looking for more points this season. If I do go quiet, I'm just having a slurp in my tears. Keeping the mouth moist. 9 milliseconds between Gwydion and PAR. He's still in pause mode. Liverpool in 9th. Going to have a bit of a battle on this evening. I dare say the battles up and down the field. And in the midfield especially. They're not separated by much as we go through. And then we've got Sky Sports taking to the track as well. We'll call this the camera car. I would say. And we have got a Silver Hyundai. Must be a non-league team. Must be a non-league. Let me know. Let me know. Don't be afraid to put any comments in the chat. Yeah, looks like a non-league. Must be a Sunday League team. We shall see how he gets on. He's in with a whole host of big boys this evening. He's the non-league boy. But we shall see. It is 8:15. I dare say Quali will be getting underway very shortly. But love to see how this guy gets on. The voice was big. Reckons he could close that gap. If he takes 2 wins and a couple of if he takes pole, win the race and the fastest lap, I have dubbed that the hat trick. You will get 3 points for that. I have dubbed it the hat trick. Yeah. And I do apologise for the tables. I put every driver name in, and it should have been manager and team. So I will rectify those. And here we go. Qualifying is getting underway, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes. Dragon Trail Seaside. There's no strategy involved here. It is all out warfare. It is all out warfare. Who will be the first? That is Liverpool. Luton are out as well. Rangers are out. They're all coming out. Non-league are out. They're sitting in 3rd place as well. Wait till we all go over the timing being removed. I do apologise. Didn't do any onboards last week, but I'll try and get some onboards this week as well, especially through the chicane of death. So we've got Liverpool leading the train at the moment from Luton Town, Charlton, non-league, Leeds, Rangers, Sky Sports close behind as well. So, Tankingdom. Looking for big things here this evening. I dare say it's going to be pretty hectic. Especially from Rangers as well. Going to sit second in the Prem. Need to get rid of that. Don't want to be hearing that all night. Let me just put it into silent mode as you do. Do not disturb. Thank you very much. Don't want that going off while I'm streaming doing it. So, let's get up the order. Luton Town up. Yeah, single file through here, my mate. You wouldn't want to tackle anyone going into there. Keep it pretty crisp. The linos aren't out to reprimand anybody yet. Luton Town in the slip, pulled right out of that straight away. Got out of it very sharpish as well. Did it not? You can just back out of that, get yourself a bit of room. But nonetheless, it is Jonesy leading the way, closely followed by Charlton and the Chalk. Charlton getting a good run down here, effectively turn one, but it's not really a corner, is it? It's flat out in these cars and any cars. But Charlton then into turn one, missed the apex, got second apex, good, closely followed by Liverpool and Luton. These are where the laps can. They are pretty bunched up, aren't they? Pretty bunched up indeed. 7 minutes left to go. Just doing the first time lap now. I think dare say a couple of laps might be hindered here, but one may never know. Everybody's allowed to run their own pace, their own line. It's qualifying after all. There are no rules apart from the sensible rules. Get a penalty. Not allowed to overtake with a penalty. Got to lose it within a lap and off the racing line, more or less. You can defend with it though. If you're in the lead, defending from the corner, you can defend with a penalty. There is no spit strategy involved either. But tyre wear is on one, fuel wear is on one. Charlton run deep into that corner there. Now sacrifices corner exit speed there. Yeah, I think Luton Town gave up on this lap. You've got to find some space. He knows his quickest car so far. Charlton navigated that very well, as does Liverpool and non-league as well. Navigated that very well, but we'll stay with Charlton as they're going to be the first car over the line on this qualifying lap. I'm expecting low 145s, 146s from some of the faster boys. That's Sky Sports firing themselves straight past non-league. They're not staying there, they want to get up with the action, see where it is. And what is that? A 146 from Charlton. But Sky Sports putting in a lap of a 145. Nottingham Forest 145.9, just half a second off. Rangers 7/10 off, 1.3 off the pace, 146.735. Charlton came in with a 146.7. Non-league coming in with a 147.1. That is good. Notts-County coming in with a 147.7, and then we've got Leeds with a 147.8. And then we've got Liverpool 148.0. Going better this lap, going blue. Let's go Liverpool, let's go. Arsenal 149.2. The VAR is a 208. Might have pulled out of that lap. So ooh, what happened to Nottingham Forest? Have a slight bit of a disconnect there, I would imagine. But yeah, that means he's got to go and reset that lap again. Not quite sure what happened there. There's Crawley going sitting in 10th, VAR in 11th, and Luton. The 205, he did abort that lap. We've seen it at the chicane of death. And he's got 4.5 minutes to go to get his flying lap in, but he keeps catching traffic, although he's 9/10 this lap. Navigating the lino rope pretty well. I don't call it that, as it's football themed, the lino rope. I did used to call it the Reebok, was guaranteed somebody's going to clap that wall tonight. And that is Chalk coming in with a 146.3. There's 9/10 off the pace of Sky Sports. Sky Sports setting the trend early on. 1:45.4. That's a fantastic lap. Gotta be said. That's a fantastic lap indeed. 9/10 off. Wow. $1:46 for Luton. 1:46.6 for Luton right now. 3.5 minutes to go. We did see quality in practice. He did do a 1:45, but he's in the top 3 already, making a statement. Is Minro Luton. Rangers trying to find a bit of space. Currently sitting in 4th, 1.3 off the pace, off the top 3. Not like Rangers. Got a good attack as Rangers. And we've got the Minros there, the non-league boys. Currently sitting in 5th place. Would be a good return for the non-league boys there, sitting in 5th. Then Spurs, currently sitting in 6th place. It's not where they want to be. They want to push in for Champions League spots. Want to get in as a top 3. There's Spurs. There you are. They're moving up a second, just 2.072 off the pace right now, and 1:47.4. Notts County in 8th, currently tracking Leeds, coming through the Lino row. Navigating that pretty well. Like I said, could use a bit more road, but he has got the overspeed over Leeds as well. Going into the final corner. From 2.2 off the pace, which is currently being owned by JU. Charlton just coming in with a 1:46.1, and non-league going into 3rd spot with a 1:46 as well. The Notts County a 1:46.8 moves them up to 6th, pushes the Spurs down to 7th, and then we've got Leeds in 8th, VAR in 9th, Liverpool in 10th. It's Chester. Where did I get that from? It's Chester. Chester FC in 9th. VAR down to 10th. Liverpool down to 11th. Arsenal. Ooh, they haven't been down the bottom end of the table for a long time, but currently sitting in 12th. 2.9, nearly 3 seconds off the pace. But it's Sky Sports coming in with a sponsorship. A 1:45.4. Got 1:41 to go. And anybody get close to that. 7/10 off the pace right now is Charlton. The Minros part-timers making a statement as well, currently sitting in 3rd place. Oh, Nottingham Forest are having issues here. Not quite sure what's happening down the Nottingham Forest end. Probably not used to being on Sky Sports. One may never know. Chalk just moves out of the way of the flying Sky Sports machine. But who we got? We've got the non-league boys here. Looking for a couple of sponsors. Anybody interested in sponsoring the non-league boys? Currently sitting in 3rd place. 1.2 off the pace. But looks like he's had a good run here. Tyree just kicking in just a little bit. And he gets bumped down the order by Rangers, who had a good slipstream off that last corner as well. This is going to be the final lap for some. Who's going to get another lap? Somebody just did go purple there, did Luton Town. Seems like he backed off, had a bad lap there. That's coming in as a 1:45.7 there from Luton Town. 1:45.7, just 3/10 off pole lap. He will get another lap. Bumps Charlton down to 3rd, Rangers down to 4th, part-timers down here in 5th. I think he's gave up on. Oi, Chuck, how you doing, pal? I'm just enjoying watching the watch back of this race because it was phenomenal. This racing was absolutely brilliant, and I've just been clipping a few as well for season 4 advert. So yeah, I'm working hard behind the scenes, as you do. So yeah, this is going to be it's going to be phenomenal. Rocking on for season 4. It's going to be electric season 4. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, hope you enjoy the watch back, boys. Hope you enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to this. The fight was epic.
Whoa, just see Luton Town getting a bit sideways there. He's pushing. He's pushing. He knows it's time to be around this circuit. It is fast. It is a wide circuit. You need to hook it up though still. Time remaining on the overclock is 2:14.
speaking of football, I signed up for the East League Vets a couple of weeks ago. I had my FA confirmation papers come through yesterday. Got my first match on Sunday. My first match. I haven't played football for over 20 years. So yeah, I decided to give it another crack. I am classed as a vet now, so yeah, should be fun.
More gains to be had there. See what Arsenal have got to offer. I think he's going to beat his personal bet. That's a 150. Sky Sports have given up. Well, as this guy's, oh, he's already down on his time. That's a 154, but it's good enough for second place. A 145.7. Who is it? Silver Fox. Spurs coming in, but it's Jainho. Sky Sports leading the way as we head into race 1. Here in the Prem. So Sky Sports on the right, Luton Town on the left, Charlton in 3rd, Rangers in 4th. Who's going to get it down into turn 1? We shall see. Let's wait for them lights. And then it's kick-off time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 lights. We're poised. We go. The Premier League kicks off right now. And it looks like a good start from Sky Sports. Luton Town tucking into the slipstream early on here. But Charlton right under his rear wing as well. Got a gap already to Rangers as Charlton pulls out the slip. They go 3 wide down into turn 1. Sky Sports holding the inside line. Charlton looking around the outside. Luton holding on to second place as well. Ooh, that's going to be a tight fight. Inviting Rangers onto the back door. Spurs moving up to 5th place. Ahead of Chester. Made a few spots already. That's Notts County throwing one down the inside. Oh, the part-timers have left. Part-timers have gone. That was unfortunate. Chester down to 7th. Leeds 8th. VAR up to 9th. I'm not sure if there was an incident or not back down the order. I'm sure VAR will have a look at that. Arsenal and Liverpool 10th and 11th. See if Liverpool's having a nosedive down the inside here as we're coming through to the Reaper. See if Arsenal got an answer for that. Got the inside line, got a better run out of there as well, did Arsenal. Pushes Liverpool back down to 11th place as we come through Lino Road. Navigating that pretty well. Looks like everyone got through there unscathed. Lino's not having any of it today. Not today. But that's VAR and Leeds. I'm sure VAR will keep a close eye on that. As we have got Notts County making a move on Tottenham Hotspurs there around the final corner. Spurs around the outside, Notts County on the inside. I'm sure Spurs will have the better run down this straight here. One would imagine. Then you got Notts County got the inside line for the kink. Spurs got the inside line for the second corner here. And that is Chester having it around the outside of Notts County. VAR are in the mix. They'll be watching this fight very closely, and he will be issuing penalties. He's not afraid to get his book out his bar. Silver Fox and Spurs up to 5th place. Aldo and Rangers, the gaffer in 4th. Chester, Charlton, in 3rd. And that is Luton Town.
I had to choose this one, Jay. It was a banging race, bro. This race was absolutely banging. It's probably one of the best in the Prem so far. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. You can tell I was messing about with the freaking overlays as well. Like I left them on. It looks so childish. I'm so glad I don't use them no more. Freaking overlays. But no, this was phenomenal, mate. This was phenomenal.
Watching for some late tackles as well coming in through here. Looks like they're navigating that really well. I think he just caught the lights there. Giving us a flash. He knows it was good. He knows it was good. Little deep there from Sky Sports. May the fight continue. 16 minutes to go. But it's last week's winner, Charlton, currently running in 3rd place. Closely followed by 2nd place last week, Rangers. We'll see what these two can do. And then we've got Notts County up to 5th. Closely tracked by VAR. Spurs currently running in 7th. Leeds in 8th. This midfield, or should I say mid-table, is going to be very interesting indeed. Oh, Forest have gone again. It's not playing nice, Forest. We're losing points on the rest. Leeds, remember, finished 6th last week. Looking for better this week because it's all over the back of Tottenham Hotspurs here. Which I do enjoy this part of the circuit. This part of the circuit.
How's that sound, Bert? Is that any better for you?
It's fast and flowing. If you get it right and spot on, it is really, really good. But Leeds did it even better than the Spurs did. It's all over the rear end of Spurs. That attack is strong early on. Let's just hope we don't burn out in the second phases of this evening. But Leeds looking strong. Liverpool having a better race than last week. They're in the mix, currently sitting in 9th. Then we have got Arsenal in 10th. And Crawley in 11th. Let's go. 15 to go. A bit unsteady there, but it is Luton Town. Still having the fight with Sky Sports over TV rights, probably. Putting on a show nonetheless. Pulling a gap as well. What's the gap? 2.7. 2.7 so far. He's literally got 3 attempts at Sky Sports. As Luton Town went wide there over the rumble strips, kicking up a bit of dirt. Wouldn't have done him any favours from his exit. Will be a dirty tyre. Let's see if we can get on board. Much would be an arse and not let me get on board. No. They couldn't even let me chat earlier. Oh look, we've got buttons now. We've got overlays and all that. Don't know what happened there. But here we go. Whatever it is. Gremlins, GT Sport 5.
You're welcome, buddy, anytime. Anytime.
3.2 to gap now. From
I just can't believe how hard YouTube's racing, yet you pulled away from the field, pulling out over 3 seconds already with 13 minutes still left to go.
Who have got 3.4 to Notts County. Who have got another 2 seconds over Spurs, who have only got 7 attempts to Leeds, who are certainly going well here. Leeds having a good race. VAR is side by side with Liverpool right now. And Liverpool getting that job done around the outside as we're into Lino Row. Let's see if Lino's going to get anybody offside here. All negotiating that really well. Everybody flying through at rocket speed. That was like walk mile an hour. That's what it looked like to me. But Crawley caught the back end of Arsenal here. See if he wants to drive him down the inside, as where I would send one, but not quite. As Arsenal run deep, that's going to give Crawley, oh, it's Chester. I keep saying Crawley, don't I? It's Chester. Where have I got Crawley from? I do apologise, man, mate. It's probably like, who's looking running Crawley? That is 1.2 faster for Chester. And it's like 147.1. And up to 10th place. Puts Arsenal down the line, here into 11th. But it's Sky Sports on a 145.0. We've got the move over Luton. Still 12 minutes to go. Forest still negotiating terms, trying to rejoin. Probably not brought the TV's money. That gap has come down though. Charlton are bringing that gap down. It is down to 2.6. But nobody's got pace. He used it at St. Quabi in his fight with Rangers. Who has brought that gap down to 1.6 as well. So we know it's there, as they all negotiate this very well. Rangers getting through as well, no issues. That's not County going to get on through it. Negotiated that very well. Spurs still in 6. Leeds coming under 5 from VAR now, tracking Leeds. We know Leeds can have some dirty players, don't they? Remember their rivals back in the day? No? They was a dirty squad, weren't they? With the likes of Smudge and all that in the team. But the managers is David O'Leary, I said it last week. Yeah. What a team that was though with Leeds. Had a right good squad back in the day. But they have took time out of Spurs, tracking him down in 6th, 7th and 8th here. Here you are looking around the outside into turn 2. Not going to quite get that done. Lost a bit of time to Leeds and Spurs. Just drops him down the order just a little bit. As Leeds have a look at Spurs, want to attack him down the inside. Spurs putting out defence. You want to do it, you've got to do it the hard way, go round the outside, but he's going to try and go round the outside here. Would be a brave man to fire one round the outside here as well. Spurs trying to go all kinds of defensive. VAR are getting involved. They'll keep keen eye on this one as they look to make it too wide. Leeds not giving him any quarter here as he's on the back end of Spurs again. VAR there as well. We'll get down to the hill. VAR going to throw on down the inside of Leeds here. Also have a look at Spurs as we come through Lino Road. You want to keep it single file here. This is brought Chester right into play. The 9th was down the back of the field early on. Ooh, VAR clipping the wall there. All negotiating that very well and coming through at speed. Fantastic. Leeds 8th. Chester 9th. Arsenal in 10th. Liverpool must have had a moment. Dropped down the order in 11th. But it's Luton Town and Sky Sports this evening who are running away with this 8 milliseconds. I can't even say how many seconds that is, but it's a 3 attempts under break-in. Luton Town put a little bit of a gap there, a bit of breathing space. It was more or less just bump drafting the way around here. But it's still Sky Sports with the fastest lap. 1:45.075 and a 1:45.246 for Luton Town. I did try, that's why I put my markers up here on the right hand side of my overlay so things like that didn't pop up, but they still pop up and show through, but never mind. But there you go, we have got 8 minutes left. Tyreway just kicking in on the fronts, just under a quarter of a tank used at the moment. They will be getting lighter. The part-timers are back. The Sunday League Minrose. They'll be back in for the second race. It's Luton Town currently leading the way, closely followed by Sky Sports. They'll be all over this. Well, that gap has gone back out to 3.9 seconds to Charlton, who's got that gap out to 2.8 over Rangers. Certainly a different shadow of events here at Dragon Trail Seaside this evening. Gotta be said. But Notts County on a debut, currently running in 5th place. VAR has pulled a gap out from Spurs, who've just been dropped by 1.4. But a good run on your debut, Spurs in the DMK Premier League. Looks like Leeds are making a good run as well in 8th place. Fending off Arsenal. It's going to be 1-0 to the Leeds so far. Well, that'll be 1-1. I think Arsenal beat Leeds last week, so this will be 1-1. And then we've got Chester, currently running in 10th place. Liverpool, oh, the effort. Oh, he's been caught out. That is a VAR penalty. That's a slowdown as well. We will not be impressed with that. But as you were for Luton Town and Sky Sports, with all their fighting, you would have thought that Charlton would have latched onto the back. Now he's just dipped into the 1:45.7s. But that gap, I think, is just a little bit too big. 3.5 to Charlton. And then he's got 3 seconds to Rangers as well. So the attack not as strong right now for Charlton. Probably saving it for the second half. But we shall see. We shall see. 3.7. This is a big track. Anything can happen so far, but he's in the 145s. 146s for Rangers. Currently sitting in 4th place right now. He's got 6 seconds over Notts County and VAR. 2/10 slower this lap. That's probably down to tyre wear on the fronts of these cars. Although it is only ×1. Fuel is only ×1 as well. It's just to give the car a different feel while you're racing. You know, so as it eases off, it gets a bit light, it gets a bit squirmish. So, yeah, that's why we did that. Over 20 minutes should be good fun. And Notts County on the debut in 5th. Right now, top 5, not too bad either. VAR in 6th. Had a humongous fight last week on a Senquar B. He was in the mix all night long. It was a fantastic race as well by VAR. Spurs on the debut currently sitting in 7th place. Would be a good result. We'll be down the order though on the reverse grid race. We'll be up the front. As well Leeds and Arsenal, which from 24 seconds off the pace right now. 27 for Chester, but he will start 2nd as it sits, and Liverpool will be on pole unless Forest sat in the wings and got their rights to get on, then they will get on the front row of the grid as well. But it is Sky Sports still leading the way with just over 4 minutes to go. Just clicked over into the 4-minute window. And these two, no incidents yet so far, apart from the one that we've seen, well, we caught back end of Liverpool. But it's been a pretty good viewing here tonight. So far, so good around the seaside. The linos have not been out, not caught anyone offside, which has been good. But they're navigating that really well. Luton Town will just bide the time. They'll know when to make an attack, which looks like now. Down into the final turn. Who's want to go late or on the brakes? Bugs the inside line. Gets that move done over Sky Sports, but does have the slip Sky Sports down into turn 1. Bit of bump drafting going on. And that's a 145.2 for Luton Town. There's a couple of milliseconds faster than his previous, but maintains 1st place over Sky Sports. Wow, from 5 seconds now, that gap, 5 seconds from Charlton, who has got 3.3 over Rangers, down in the 146s now. Those Rangers currently sitting in 4th, got a 7-second gap towards Notts County. Fastest lap for Rangers are 146.262, and then he has died off just a little bit. 147s for Notts County, so not too bad. That gap coming down now by VAR. He's got 3 minutes to try and get into the top 5. He's only a corner away. Spurs in 7th place, 24 seconds off the pace right now. They're pretty hectic first start. He's being trapped by Leeds. The London Derby is on 7th and 8th. It's a big London Derby because Arsenal are there as well. Wow. Not too far. The gap, what's the gap to Leeds is 1.2. So Arsenal certainly in the mix. Needs to be within half a second to get slipstream off any car around here. But it looks like Leeds is that bit closer to Spurs as Arsenal is to Leeds right now. So I don't know why I can't get any onboards, but yeah, button bashing here. When we go into the break, I'll let the crack out and see what the crack was. Like I forgot my buttons on, the buttons have forgot me. But negotiating the lino row, very good. No one's had an incident yet. Here comes Chester. Oh, I thought the lino was going to get him then, but he didn't. He didn't. Chester survives that. Scrapes the wall on the way out. Currently rounds out the top 10 is Chester. Liverpool back down the order into the 147s. He did have that penalty by VAR. Not be impressed with that penalty. I'm sure it was pretty soft. Seems to be on his own, but got a penalty nonetheless. But it's Sky Sports and Luton Town still fighting it out here. Nose to tail all race. Back in the 145s these pit. Putting on a show this evening. That gap over Charlton is now 5.1 seconds. Wow. Madness here this evening around Dragon Trail Seaside. This is just how I like to see races. This close, this tight, this fast. It is fantastic. The Premier League on wheels, you've got to love it. Where else do you get Premier League that brings in Sky Sports, brings in VAR? What a mixed league this is going to be. As Luton Town look around the outside as we go through Lino Row, I wouldn't recommend it for those, but they're going to try and pull it off. This is going to have big cojones written all over it. Luton Town get that move done before the chicane. Wow, that was fantastic. That was a move and a half. That has got to be move of the season so far. Running the 2 races, that was freaking phenomenal, boys. That was fantastic, and it was all on Sky Sports. Wow, that was brilliant, boys. Absolutely fantastic.
that was freaking brilliant. I still love that move to this day. I think it was absolutely
5.4 gap, and we are on the final lap. Charlton get an extra lap. Rangers will get another lap as well. Oh, they're swapping and changing again, these front two. That Sky Sports taking their lead. He's had the limelight as Luton. But Sky Sports not letting them have all of it. We'll come back to that. We just want to get back down the order. See who's going to cross the line. VAR have crossed the line. Silver Fox 40 and Spurs cross the line. But it's Arsenal who get ahead of Leeds here, finishing in 8th place. Leeds will come home in 9th. Chester in 10th. Liverpool in 11th place. But it's Luton Town and Sky Sports News who are putting on a show this evening. And what a show it has been. One more turn around through Lino chicane. Sky Sports down the inside. Got the inside line, the faster line. Luton are going to have to put out a big defence here as they come through Lino Row. Has he got a defence? Sky Sports are all over him right now. The attack is strong from Sky Sports. They'll come through Lino Row again for the final time. Negotiating this very well all night. And they negotiated it well again. Luton defensive. Getting that defensive line early on. Will Sky Sports go for a switchback here? Down into the final corner. Hard onto the brakes is Luton. Holding the inside line. He'll be all over his rearview mirror. This is going to go right down to 4-3. This is a drag race. This is who's going to get that? Oh, that is Sky. That is Luton Town coming home with the win there over Sky Sports by 37 thousandths of a second over 4.8 over Charlton. Rangers coming home in 4th place. Wow, Sky Sports from Luton Town putting on a show this evening. What a finish. Notts County coming home in 5th. Rounding out the top 5. VAR come home in 6th. Silver Fox and Spurs come home in 7th place. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. They put on move of the season and finish of the season so far. Wow. Wow. That's mad. That was mad. But it was good. But it was good. What a race that was. What a race that was.
That truly has to be one of the best ones ever.
Good.
That was freaking phenomenal. It really was.
Sure
Where can we go? Let's get it up the order. Just
there we go. Back in the room.
Wow. I think we had practice, didn't we? We had about 5 minutes.
So, Forest back in the room yet? Congratulations, boys. That was phenomenal. We've got the Sunday League Min Rows in. The part-timers are in.
Yeah. We've still got, I think, even when we run
pub team football. Wow. I'm actually quite impressed. What a
any
race
closer to that, mate,
what
would
a
have
race
been a
that
bonnet
was.
if that was any closer. It was phenomenal. It really was. It really was. I mean, the racing through the seasons have been absolutely savage. All of them have, but yeah, the seasons have been really, really good. But that race stands out for me. The racing between yourself and Luton Town, DDR Atalad was phenomenal. how close she was running side by side through the chicane of death, or lino roads I once dubbed it. Was, yeah, I've never seen that done. I've got cojones, but I wouldn't have even attempted it myself. But that was really was phenomenal. You know, it's a great advert for any racing leagues. You know, you want to clip it, share it, do what you want. You know, and in the Hyundai as well, it was really, really good. It was phenomenal, and we've seen some good racing throughout the seasons as well. But it stands out for me that. Let's see if we can get straight up into race 2. Where are we? There we go. We'll crack it off there. Get straight into race 2. Watch them fight back through the pack as well, because it's been done before. Within a lap, Luton Tan, Jahinio, and a couple of other drivers have absolutely thrown from the back to the front within space of a couple of laps. So we're going to sit back and see how they get on through this section as well. Let's
1 and 2 in the lead and start setting the pace. We're 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, poised. We go green, we're away. That looks like a good start from Liverpool. Already got the run. Chester's in
you noticed as well, I took all the
well.
overlays off because it's absolutely doing
no
my
favours
head.
there. Even the cameraman's doing no favours. But that's Liverpool going to take the lead as we're down into turn 1. Leeds on the outside of the Sunday League, and that is Chester down the inside of the Sundays and not getting the nose done. But Liverpool still leading the way. All negotiating out very well as Chester go around the outside of Leeds up into 3rd place. To Leeds down in 4th. Sky Sports News already up to 5th place. That pushes Charlton down to 6th. Oh, that was a door bang. That's a foul, ref. Oh, I think Leeds got to win him for a slide tackle there. And Sky Sports clipping his rear end on his way through. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened to Chester. But Sky Sports up to 3rd. Leeds having a fight now with Charlton. They're close to followed by Notts County and Luton Town as well. That is Charlton all over the back of Leeds. We're firing down the inside here. Probably the best place to do so. And that, oh, that was Notts County causing all host of havoc there. Dan late on the brakes, went 3 wide into that corner. He hit Charlton. I'm sure VAR is going to call that a foul here. I would call that a foul. Which then Charlton had nowhere to go but hit Leeds as well. That was unfortunate. Notts County should be issued with a card there. Very, very late tackle that was. As Rangers look to come through the field as well. Throwing it down the inside of Charlton, all over the back end of Notts County. Unfortunately for Leeds, down here in 8th place right now. The Rangers up to 6th, Charlton down to 7th. And Notts County into 5th. Not sure that's where it would finish if the VAR get involved. But Luton Town have got a bit of fresh air just in front of them now, as he's got his rival in front, just 1.1 the gap, but he's all over Liverpool and Sky Sports. Liverpool can do this Luton guy a favour. And he got a better drive out of there, get a run on Sky Sports here as well, currently 3rd and 4th. Already on a lap 2. But it's the part-timer leading the way. He has got a 1.3 second gap over Liverpool Sky Sports, which sees Luton Town handing them down with a rapid attack. Sky Sports down the inside of Liverpool. Luton Town are going to try and follow Sky Sports through here. Down hard on the brakes, hugging every bit of curb as well. And they're going to go 2 wide again through Lino Row. Luton not afraid to take it around the outside of Liverpool here. A bit of door banging there. Oh, they finally got that one singled out, but Luton Town have got the attack on. They are on fire right now, Luton Town. But the Sky Sports up to 2nd place, chasing down the part-timers. We can see Rangers as well going side by side with Charlton into the final corner for 5th place. Getting the inside line, getting that move done. Charlton will have to run. Notts County fired down to 7th place. But as Charlton have got the run on Rangers, Notts County down to 7th. Leeds 8th, Arsenal 9th, VAR is in 11th place. Chester is in, VAR is in 10th. Chester in 11th. And it's Spurs down the order and some 22 seconds off already with 4 minutes gone. He's got 9 seconds back off Chester, but that time's coming down pretty rapid. Seems to have got a good run out of the final corner, did Spurs. And there's a yellow flag up the road, and that is Chester. That is that gap coming down. Oh, put your boot on, lad, put your boot on, walk it out. Oh, the part-timer has gone. The Sunday leagues have gone. We're on again. The fight is back on. Sky Sports News against Luton Town. They're at it again. They're at it again. 1.4 the difference, 1.7 to the rear. Liverpool in 3rd place. It's a Champions League spot, but their Champions League spot is under threat from Rangers and Charlton. And these two are going to go side by side through Lino Row as well. They're very brave. Left all kinds of space there. That was great racing as well. Rangers and Charlton doing that. Oh, as Charlton clipped the wall. Rangers will have the overspeed here, getting that move done up to 4th place. Got the 2nd helping of slipstream, but Liverpool going to get Liverpool done down into the final corner. But Liverpool got an answer for the switchback. He's got a good drive out of that corner as Liverpool. Charlton got an even better drive as well with the overspeed all over the back door of Rangers now is Charlton. Liverpool want to go defensive. Notts County not too far behind either. But that's Liverpool maintaining 4th place. He's running with a faster pack now as Liverpool. So he'll do well to hang on to the back of these. These are good wings to be under. But why these are squabbling along. This is Notts County now back in the fight. Back in the fight for the top set. Currently sitting in 6th place. Arsenal running in 7th. And he's got his rival right behind him in Leeds. This is becoming somewhat of a London rivalry already. VAR finding his feet. Must have had him on wrong shoe.
No worries, Jay. You're more than welcome, buddy. Have a good
Spurs
evening. Have a good evening.
Chester down in 11th. With Sky Sports. And Luton Town all over again. Luton Town currently sitting on a 1:45.258 in the fastest lap. Why have I not got my speedos? There we go. I don't know what's happening with the setup, boys. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to look forward to the next 13 minutes to see what Luton Town can do about Sky Sports News. The fight is on. But the Rangers in 3rd place. Got that move done over Liverpool. It's Charlton's turn to have a look at Liverpool down into the final corner here. Got the inside line, all the apex. Got a better run out of here, right onto the back door of Liverpool. Charlton putting on the attack. Pulling away from Notts County just a little bit here for Charlton. It's unfortunate that we lost the Sunday League team and Forest not getting the TV rights to get in. That was unfortunate. Just as the race started, they got kicked. So, but Charlton down the inside there, forcing the issue with Liverpool. Liverpool hanging on there for 4th place. It's a better race from Liverpool, a better title challenge for Liverpool this season. But Notts County all over the back door now of Charlton. We'll see what they can do. Did have that nosedive down towards the Lino Row. Somewhat dubious. VAR was nowhere to be seen. Speaking of VAR, he is catching the back of Leeds here. Not too far now. That gap is coming down. 1.6. Coming down a 10th, 2 at a time. And Spurs, fastest lap, 1:46.8. We know he's got pace, but he's had a 1:48 and a 1:47. So currently 11 seconds to VAR now, Spurs. And Chester, 5.9 off the back of Spurs. But they're at it again, side by side again. We catch them in the heat at the moment. Oh, just sideswipe Lino Road here. Hit the wall on the exit, did Luton Town. That's given Sky Sports over a 2-second gap already. That will only get higher as we come down to the braking zone into the final corner. Ooh, that was... Ooh. Whoa, Luton Town Sky Sports did say we have got a rivalry going on here. We have got a rivalry going on. He was braving it out. Who wants to be later on the brakes? Who wants to get that turn in? You've got to get a quick dib-dab. Dib-dab. Unfortunately, Luton Town sacrificing the foul there, clipping the wall on the way through, getting the wall on the exit.
Absolutely brave as fuck.
2.7 off the pace right now. Sky Sports been sitting on
you don't get that kind of racing anywhere else, do you? It was absolutely
see what he
brilliant.
can do over that.
Now we're on for a charge. The gap's up to 2.7. They've got 3 seconds over Aldo and Rangers and 7 seconds after
Liverpool
the Charlton.
in a fight with
the charge is on. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Liverpool faced Cox County, if they ever did.
But an opening season
facing them tonight, Van Dijk came off the top. Hoping to stay in the top 5 is Liverpool, but they're hanging on by a thread. Notts County looking to make a name for themselves in the Premier League this season. Currently in 6th, half a second behind Liverpool. Negotiated that very well. County running out very wide is County there. Don't think he's going to get that one done there either. No. Very weird line taken there by Notts County. Supposed to 2 on, 2 off, and I think he's cut that just a little bit. We're getting 4 temps through there, so negotiating that very well, clipping the wall on the way through Lino Road, all over the rear wing of Liverpool. The attack is strong from Notts County, pulls out the slipstreams, got the overspeed. It's going to be a last corner again. Seems to be a favourite overtaking spot. A bit of a door up. Not sure it was warranted down on the braking. Just forces Liverpool a little bit wide. Liverpool fighting it around the outside. Will not be giving up. Slowly dropping down the order. I dare say if you lose a slipstream Liverpool to the car here, you might just get fired out the back of the pack. Only 147s. And 148s for Liverpool at the moment, but he's in a good fight here with Notts County. They're pretty evenly matched. It's Liverpool down the inside, getting that move done, cutting off all the apexes, going to make Notts County go again. See what Charlton can do over Rangers. That gap's come down 1.3, and that gap has gone up to Luton to 4.5, just over the crest. That's Charlton running it wide. Ooh, you have to be careful there, especially over the curb onto the dirt, and then coming back he has been known to spit you off and send you sideways. But the fight is on. These two are champions in other leagues, partners in one league, but there's no partnership tonight. It is Rangers versus Charlton here on the DMK Premier League, and we have got that gap coming down 1.9. 1.93 temps slower this lap though, as we come through Lino Road. He did clip the wall on exit and then bounced across the track, clip the wall again, giving us a flash on your way through, as you do. You love it. But 2.1 just goes up as we went through Lino Road. It's Luton Town and Sky Sports 1 and 2. What have we got here? What has he done? 45.7 so far. We shall see. There's a bonus point for fastest lap. Tyre wear just coming into effect right now as we head on to lap 8. And we are just under a quarter of a tank of fuel as well. So the car will be lightening up and getting a bit unsavoury on the front. With the oversteer, understeer will start taking effect as well. Might want to use the curbs to pull you around. Does help as well. He's giving him the beans, is Luton Town. He's driving like a man possessed. He's down at 1.8. The gap is up to Rangers to 5.2. Who's 8 temps, just 8 temps now ahead of Charlton. Driving like they stole it. Charlton pulled that gap out to Notts County 5.5. There's only 1.8 now, 1.9 ahead of Liverpool, who's got VAR. Tracking him down now. That gap has come down to 2.3. Arsenal sitting in 8th place have got their London rivals down in Leeds by half a second. Spurs now only 9 seconds down the road in 10th place. Chester in 11th place, only 5 seconds behind Spurs. That gap's coming down as well. Oh, are we going to have a big finish here? A big finish to tonight's football? We shall see. As we just watch Sky Sports come through the chicane as well. Luton Town getting that chicane done as well. Lino Rowe not claiming any offsides today. No free kicks given. Might get a scraping by the boot, as we've seen Luton get, but that gap's back up to 2.2 now. Could be a little bit too much. It could be all that Luton need. 5 minutes left to go here in this race, and it's roles reversed. Sky Sports and Luton. Rangers now coming under fire from Charlton here. This is going to be Charlton down the inside, late on the brakes. Rangers not giving it up, fires it around the outside, maintains third place. Closely followed by Charlton as well. Charlton will be all over the back of Rangers. This is different. This is what we've seen around St. Quabi. That Charlton had their legs over the Rangers, had a better attack and a good defence. Have Rangers got the defence that they need to hang on to this podium position here? As we go 2 by 2 through the sweepers. Looks like Charlton are going to drive it around the outside, but I feel Rangers will have a better cutback and have to run down and towards Lino Rowe. He's under the rear wing of Rangers. The attack is on. The defence is strong, defending already from Charlton. Going for the inside line, reinforcing Rangers to go round the outside. As we're coming to Lino Rowe here. See if these want to force it too wide here. 1.3 off, defending is strong. That gap is going up to Luton Town to 7.5 already. As we come through Lino Rowe, negotiating that very well. Oh, Rangers just clipping the wall there. That will not do him any favours. It will slow him down just a tad as we go into the 4-minute marker. But it's Charlton in third place from Rangers in fourth. Notts County in fifth. And VAR has caught Liverpool and Chester have quit. They've left. They've been disconnected, unfortunately. Oh, Chester, unlucky. Unlucky. VAR tracking Liverpool. Did give him a penalty in the first race. The ride under the rear wing has been down to turn 1. Arsenal and Leeds in the background, still in a little fight of their own. See if he pulls out the slip, nosedive it down into turn 1. Liverpool will fire it round the outside. Use that rumble strip to pull you all the way through. Keep bar behind in 6th place. There's Arsenal, Leeds, 8th and 9th. Silver Fox got that gap down. The Spurs is down to 7.8 seconds. It's 7 attempts now between Luton Town and Arsenal with 3 minutes to go. Let the fighting commence. Let the fighting commence indeed. We're going to witness another epic finish here, ladies and gentlemen. 2:45 on the clock. Down to 7.7. Needs to get it down to the magic 5 to get any chance to slip. Sky Sports already trying to go defensive, using all the circuit. And now it's down to 6. Now it's down to 5. We will be getting a whipper slipstream here with Luton Town. A great way to make your debut. Sky Sports and Luton put on a show here this evening. That gap already 8.6 seconds. It's only half a second separating Luton and Rangers. Not Luton and Rangers. That's why I just come off these. Charlton and Rangers. It's 3 attempts now from Luton and Sky Sports. But Sky Sports got the defence because Luton Town are chomping at the bit. It's all out attack here. Let's get Diego Costa on. Let's get Mo Salah, Wayne Rooney, get them all. Let's go all out attack. Yes, mate, give him a flash. Let him know you're there. 33 milliseconds faster. If I got that one right. That's purple, better than anybody else. He is in a slip and he's jumping at the bit. These two certainly have to put on a show. in these Group 4 Hyundais here in the Premier League this evening. 9 seconds the gap. Side by side again as we come through Lino Row. Sky Sports holding on here. Are they going to do it again? No, just going to go in single file, following through. Will take the run though down to the last corner. He has got the overspeed through the chicane through Lino Row. And navigated that really well. Look, he got a better run there, did Luton as well. We'll see if we get this, then we'll go back through the field. The Sky Sports going defensive from Luton. Luton have got the overspeed, have to go round the outside or break early for the switch. He's looking for that switch, getting the inside line, getting that move done. A little lead on Sky Sports there, but it's side by side again as we come over the timing beam there. It is Luton Town currently in first place with a lap to go. This is the final lap. And we're going to have a quick run through while these go on their parade lap. Are these two going to get another lap? Yes, they are. It's Rangers and Charlton going side by side as well. It is Notts County with 9 seconds on the clock. Are they going to get another lap? Yes, they are in 5th place. Notts County in 5th. Liverpool just clicking over the line in 6th place. VAR get through. So it will be Leeds coming home in 8th. Arsenal 9th. Spurs will come home for 10th place. But it's Luton and Sky Sports all over again. 29 milliseconds separated these two last time. 3 tenths separating them on the track right now. Wow. If this is anything to go by, 4 races left to go. It's going to be one hell of a season as Sky Sports look to go around the outside of Luton Town as we come into Lino Row. These are going side by side before and they look like they're going to do it again. And they are side by side into Lino Row, giving all the space to each other as well. But Luton Town just having the edge there. Exeter, that was absolutely spot on by Luton, keeping that defensive line. Don't want to give him any quarter. Sky Sports is tucked up behind. I don't think he's got the run here, Sky Sports. I think Luton Town have got this one. He's got off a second. And I think he's done enough. That is Luton Town coming home to take race 2, followed by Sky Sports by half a second. It is Luton Town taking the second race victory here this evening and the fastest lap of 1:45.3. Sky Sports came second. Rangers come home in third to round out the podium positions ahead of Charlton, who finish in 4th. And Notts County will come over the crest and finish the race in 5th place. A good debut for Notts County as well. VAR, I've got to say, finishing in 6th place. Good race and an exceptional race from Liverpool as well. A better race this time for Liverpool. Get in, what a comeback. Yes, my mate, that was a drive to survive moment there, my mate. Fantastic racing. That was absolutely brilliant. That is the fastest lap. Up 11 spaces. Driver of the night. After the little coming together and all that, and you made your way back, I will give it to Luton. Driver of the night to Luton.
Wow. I told you these races were absolutely phenomenal.
That is
It was absolutely brilliant. You know, season 2 turned out. We ran it in the Trophy McGann's. And we had new drivers in then with Suicide Sam and Falkirk and drivers like that. But you know, even in the trophies, it was phenomenal. Season 3 was commentated on by DK10'S. Guy's an absolute legend. So if you want to check out some of the season 3 videos, head over to DK10'S Gaming on YouTube. It was truly really great season. The trophies will be sorted out. Don't worry, I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot about the trophies for season 3. They are in the mix and coming soon. I've been in the process of sorting out the DSC merchandise and things like that. There is some on Streamlabs shop. If you want to check out the DSC, the DMK, I think it's still known as, in the Streamlabs shop. There's merchandise on sale in there. But yeah, next season we are running the GRX we are running the GRX Subaru Isle of Man for the Premier League car, and the 08 Nismo GT500 Group 2 car for the FA Cup. Last season we ran races like this where we did reverse grids and things like that, but as we're going over to GT7, I wanted to do things just a little bit different. In the FA Cup it was 10 minutes. I've upped that to 15 minutes with because we're in Group 2 cars. I think 10 minutes in a Group 2 car would be too. The cars are quick enough, but I don't think it would be long enough to enjoy the race, so to speak. So the first race we're going to run in the Premier League is 20 minutes long, and the second race is 15 minutes. And I've took 5 minutes off the second race, as it's a rolling start as well. The first race is a standing start. The second race is a rolling start, reverse grid from the first race. And run my old back in there. Love it when I leave it like that. And the FA Cup race will be a reverse grid rolling start from the reverse grid race. But it'll be 15 minutes long. Give time for those at the back chance to catch up, because on some of the tracks you're going to be starting off from around the corner and places like that come next season. So another reason to up the FA Cup to 15 minutes in the Group 2s. And that will be post-race commentary by myself. I will be doing the post-race for that. Although race 1, Chalky 12 offered to step up and do some commentary for race 1. We will review that and post it. He wants me to have a look at it, see if it's any good. I mean, you see my commentary, it's absolutely all over the place, some of it, you know what I mean? But I just make it up as I go along. It's the best way to do commentary, I think, just make it up as you go along. So, yeah, I enjoy it, but I enjoyed the racing last season, hence why I'm going to carry on racing. So, yeah, it'll be post-race comms, unfortunately, rather than live. So, yeah, even so, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. GRX Isle of Man Subaru for the Premier League, and the GT500 GT on Nismo 08. It is the 08 Nismo we're running, not the 16. But someone did put in the chat, in the Premier League chat room that we have here at the DSC, the 3 top guys should run the slower version of the Nismo, and the rest of the field should run the faster version, which I'm assuming is the 16. It was an idea. I have written it down in Bic, but it might come in season 5. I might have a little something for season 5, so watch this space, as I do take note of comments and ideas that people put in. But as this one's already set to start, I'm going to keep it as it is and see how we get on in on GT7. Because I've done a bit of testing. I've done some races on GT7. Now, there is a bit of lag still in the lobbies. You know what I mean? It's noticeable, but it's not bad. Is the only way to describe the lag on GT7. It's noticeable, but it's not bad. You're not bouncing around the circuit. You know what I mean? It's like little judder movements. And I've noticed on the timing as well, it can cost you around a second a lap. You're lagging. So, you know, times will be varied. You'll probably be faster in one part and then you'll lag a little bit and it's cost you a second. You say you just lost a second, like blinking your eyes. You don't know where it's gone. But that's where it's gone. The lag can probably cost you a second. So, yeah. We are running the penalty system as well. Cutting the pit lane penalty. I'm keeping the car collision penalty on. For the simple fact that we can't give cards out in the Premier League. So if you foul somebody, you know you're going to get a penalty. So, you know, a deliberate foul, you know what I mean? Probably door rubbing or something like that. We'll see how it takes effect. But if it becomes a little bit harsh and I think it's a little bit pants, then I will probably turn it off. But we'll see how it takes effect. We have got 7 in so far, and I know some of the lads are in their own groups and got commitments to their own sim racing groups, so it's not no bother at all. You know, I've done leagues with less than that before. If you know me, I have done leagues a lot less and started off and built up throughout the pack. So yeah, but there's it's in the events, so go check it out on the DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page on Facebook. Please go check it out. And I hope you enjoyed the watch along. You know, I enjoyed it myself. If there's a race that you want to watch, rewatch back. I know you can watch it back or out like that, but I don't mind rerunning any races. I mean, we did a Group 4 team manufacturers event, and I tell you what, we had a few off when Forest was in the championship still, and they all went to the Forest game, obviously. But it still pulled in over. We're now clocking on. Now nearly 150 views it's pulled in so far, and that was only run with 6 or 7 drivers, but the racing was cream. It was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it just shows you, you know, you don't have to have big lobbies to pull off good racing or show good racing. The racing itself was phenomenal. So yeah, you know, while we're still getting the views, getting the likes, getting the subs, I'll carry on putting them up there. So, you know, we will continue. As I said earlier in the stream, I am talking with Next Gen, where I was born and bred, so to speak, in the McGann leagues when they was running the McGanns. We've put some ideas forward, and they're under review by the console hosts for new league ideas. Obviously, we've got Dave Robinson and Next Gen. He's running the Group 4 leagues, which is a very successful league over in Next Gen. Really good. And that's currently in testing. We are looking at single driver championships at the moment. One in the mix is the trophies might make a return. The trophies always throw up a good league. And on GT7, I imagine that would be absolutely phenomenal. And also the SR6s, the single seaters. Which I really enjoy driving those. They are great fun. So yeah, just watch this space, and if you don't know Next Gen, go check them out. They're on Facebook. Go check out Next Gen Racing. So yeah, and if you want to join the Prem, head over to the DK10'S Community Game page on Facebook. Head into the events tab. You know, please like and join the page, and then once you've done that, click going on the events, and then you will your name will be there, and I know exactly who's in. Then if you need any liveries doing, you can private message me. I can get you some liveries done, no bother about that. I have got a couple of liveries to do ahead of next week's opening week. We are on hold this week. It's meant to start tomorrow, but we are on hold for a week. I've got a few things to sort out. I won't have time to get back from football and all that and get stuff done before we need to get lights out for season 4. So yes, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So yes, thanks for joining the watch along once again. I've been DK10. That was a watch of season 1. Heading into season 4. Bigger cars, more powerful. Thanks for joining. Peace.
I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The 6th man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the map. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder, bringing you under to the top of the surface. Perfect verses verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality. So if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you get in that healing of that real hip hop. The sensation is real appealing. And now we willing and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it. Cause it's the real, real, real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. It's the real, real, real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all